It's week 7 of the 2028 season, and we'll get a look at Joe Burrow. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Bengals and the Saints, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That's the key.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
When you take a quick look at the box score, you'd think, okay, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. They clearly won the game, but it wasn't the case. And what that tells me is they're just not getting enough contribution from the entire team. He had a really nice day. Some things that he still needs to clean up, but can they get better balance on the offensive side of the ball? And then, frankly, they need to make more plays on defense and get more contribution out of the special teams. This can't just be a team that puts all the pressure on the quarterback position and says, hey, go out every week and just win us the game by yourself. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where you're hot.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Open man down the field, it's Olave. And he will score. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. No problem there on the extra point. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021. National champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
There wasn't really anything fancy about the performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the 1 interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. If he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Going right sideline and complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st down, Burrow. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They'll try and play with some pace early on. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it?
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Saints offense ready to possess the football for the second time. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL. It's the first half of the season, but as you can see, he's already leading the league in passing yardage.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. This is caught down that right sideline. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he'll only be able to get to the 7-yard line. So good work by the defense. It sets up 4th down. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The extra point, up and good. And the Saints are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Campbell. A good return as he takes it across the 30. A 1st down throw for Burrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. So after one, the Saints out on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go, here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a hat. For the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Coro to start the drive. Fighting off tacklers, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. He'll drop to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow set to take over again. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic, currently 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season. Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick, because that ball is coming out.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Now, Burrow. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
2nd and 7. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. But sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Saints first down. They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Back to the air one more time. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw, and that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Saints offense getting set to get back to work. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Drive will start on the ground, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Gray is the motion man here. On 3rd down, we're trying to get it on the ground.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
So 4th down, and the Aussie, Torrey Taylor, on to kick it away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This is taken at his own 30. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Bengals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw, Burrow. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Burrow here on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call designed runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Bengals. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The Saints offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. Saints going to use their second timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll look to throw yet again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's Troy Taylor now. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. So, halftime here in Cincinnati, and the Bengals are on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. Next, we'll head over to check on the Giants at home at MetLife Stadium. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. Dak Prescott lighting it up. He's got 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home in Acrisure Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. George Pickens, a touchdown reception. The Bengals got a strong performance in that first half by Joey B, their quarterback, Joe Burrow. He threw a first quarter touchdown pass, then 2 more in the second quarter, a 3-touchdown half. And he may just be getting started. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
Coach, thank you. At the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. He's been the go-to guy in this offense for the first half of the season. You can see it there. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. A first down throw for Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. Second down, Burrow. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. On second down, a run with Mitchell. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Burrow. That's complete. Jermaine Burton. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against... Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
On 1, ready?
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Burrow. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The Saints offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much has the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game. And when you start taking the ball away at the rate that they have today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense. And I think that's the body language that you're referring to. There is a lot of doubt creeping in to this offense. And it's almost becoming to the point where you don't want to be the guy with the ball because you're afraid you're going to give it up. And when it gets to that, man, as an offense, you're in trouble.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. He'll look to throw. This one complete right side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop it behind the line again. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 11. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them. And it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. He'll drop to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On the ground, it's the veteran Zach Moss. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 3rd and 6. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. They get 15 on that game. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Burrow to throw. Coming across the field, there's Chase. And he's in! Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Things not looking good, but see if they get the turnaround going here. He'll start this drive with first down. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target. The ball falls incomplete.
That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. Back to the air one more time. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. A gain of 16 yards. First down, New Orleans.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
1st and 10.
Here we go.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
On 1, ready?
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. There's a run out of the gun with Moss. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Gun. Got.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Now a 3rd and 2. We'll try to run it here with Moss. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Good.